The Second Council of Orange was held at Orange, then part of the Ostrogothic Kingdom, in 529. It affirmed much of the theology of Augustine of Hippo, and made numerous proclamations against what later would come to be known as semi-Pelagian doctrine. Questions regarding Pelagianism. Background. Pelagian theology was condemned in 418 at the Council of Carthage, and these condemnations were ratified at the Council of Ephesus in 431. After that time, a more moderate form of Pelagianism persisted, which claimed that man's faith was an act of free will unassisted by previous internal grace. On the 3rd of July 529 a synod took place at Orange. The occasion was the dedication of a church built at Orange by Liberius of Narbonensian Gaul. It was attended by 14 bishops under the presidency of Caesarius of Arles. Bishops participating conclusions of the council. The question at hand was whether a moderate form of Pelagianism could be affirmed, or if the doctrines of Augustine were to be affirmed. The determination of the council could be considered semi-Augustinian. It defined that faith, though a free act, resulted even in its beginnings from the grace of God, enlightening the human mind and enabling belief. However, it also explicitly denied double predestination, stating, "We not only do not believe that any are foreordained to evil by the power of God, but even state with utter abhorrence that if there are those who want to believe so evil a thing, they are anathema." The document links grace with baptism, which was not a controversial subject at the time. It received papal sanction. Effects. The canons of the Second Council influenced the interpretation of Augustine in the later medieval Western Church, such as by Thomas Aquinas. Classical Protestantism affirms the theology of the Second Council of Orange and has appealed to its conclusions to make a case that the Lutheran and Calvinist doctrines of sola gratia, sola fide, solus Christus, and original sin as total depravity had already been taught much earlier than the 16th-century Protestant Reformation. Arminian theologians also consider the Council of Orange historically significant in that it strongly affirmed the necessity of prevenient grace and, yet did not present divine grace as irresistible, deny the free will of the unregenerate to repent in faith, or endorse a strictly Augustinian view of predestination.